Attempt at recording this number 6. So I have a Galaxy S8 Plus. I have a Galaxy Note 9. So I've been having this issue almost every time I switch phones. When I went from my LG V20, which I'm recording on now, to my S8 Plus, and that it magically fixed itself. I don't remember what setting I changed, but now it's happening on my Note 9 when I switched from the S8 Plus to the Note 9. So this is the issue I'm having. It's mainly with the lock screen. I have all the settings set on both of them the same way for the lock screen, for unlocking purposes. All that stuff is pretty much the same. What's happening is right now both phones have been sitting for a while, so they're both locked. So if I touch them both, they'll both pull up with the same screen. So if I pick this up and unlock it with the fingerprint, it unlocks just fine. Same with this. That is really bright. Let me turn that down a little bit. Still really bright. So this is the issue that I'm actually having, is when I press the lock button. When I press the lock button, both screens turn off. Always on display comes back on. Great. When I press the Note 9's power button, it goes right into the home screen. When I press the power button on the S8 Plus, it actually goes to my lock screen. That's what I want. And I can just swipe and go to my home screen. Or I can just press on the home button. It goes right to my lock screen, or to my home screen, right? Or I can double press on the home button down here. If I double tap on that, it brings me to the lock screen. That's what I want to be able to do. For some reason, my Note 9, if I double tap on the home button, it brings me right into my phone. If I hard press on the home button, it brings me right to my screen. Also, if I don't have one with me, but if I plug in a charger or place the phones on a wireless charger, same thing will happen with pressing the screen, right? Ignore that. Let's just say inputs are blocked because I was covering the proximity sensor. Saying, that'll happen. The issue with that is if I get a notification while the screen is actually off, say Snapchat notification or text message, or if I just go to charge the phone, it just unlocks. And it's increasingly annoying. Go to my settings. So where's my lock screen? Lock screen and security. And lock screen. All of my settings are the same. Fingerprint pattern. Fingerprint pattern. I don't have any smart lock stuff enabled. Let me just put in my password. Nothing is set up here. Why is this so bright on camera? Goodness. Nothing is set up. Let me turn this brightness down too. Smart lock. Again, my password. Nothing is set up. Nothing at all. Back. Secure lock settings. You don't need to see that. Everything here is the same. So I have mobile pattern visible, secured lock time. I have set for 10 minutes. Same on this. I have, what was that called? Secure lock time. Lock automatically, which is the same thing. Set for 10 minutes. And then the factory reset thing I have turned off. And local network security. I have auto factory reset turned off. And the local network and security. The lock instantly when power key. That half solves the problem where if I hit the power button, goes to the always on display. Every single time I come to this, I have to put in a password. When I had that set on this phone, when it doesn't have the feature on the option on here for some strange reason, but every time I would do it, for instance, like if the screen just went dim, I could go over to lock. Hold on. The screen just goes dim. I can press the lock button, power button, and it'll just go to my lock screen, and I can just swipe to open. With this, go to lock screen. If that option is lit, fam, if I swipe, it makes me put in the password every single time. I'm covering the camera. Every single time. Every time. So when I turn that off, lock instantly with power key. If smart lock is in effect, the phone will stay unlocked. That. And then it just goes right back. It doesn't go to the lock screen like I want it to.